Welcome to our channel, Dramatic and Emotional Plots in the Young and the Restless. Our channel is always with you in the tense, emotional and dramatic moments of the stories in the Young and the Restless. Each episode, each plot contains unpredictable twists, complicated relationships and endless struggles. Today, we bring you an emotional story, revolving around the relationship between Sally, Billy and Phyllis. Let's explore deeper into the inner turmoil of the characters as they face the challenges of love and jealousy. In a city full of intrigue and secrets like Genoa City, it is not uncommon for relationships to become complicated and sometimes spiral out of control. Sally, a strong, sharp girl, has been in control of her life for many years. But when she enters the life of Billy, a man who has a troubled past with Phyllis, everything begins to change. Their relationship, from a romantic connection at first, gradually becomes a harsh test of trust, love, and understanding. Billy, with a heart always on the move, is always attracted to new things, but there is no denying that he once had a deep connection with Phyllis, a woman Sally cannot accept. Whether she wants it or not, Phyllis is always present in Billy's life, an indispensable part, a ghost that cannot be dispelled. She is the person Billy cannot let go of even if other relationships change. For Sally, things become even more difficult when she begins to feel excluded from Billy's life. Every time she saw Phyllis, it was not just frustration, but a feeling of loss, jealousy, and hurt. It felt like the beautiful moments between her and Billy were just a shadow compared to the strong presence of Phyllis in his mind. Sally couldn't admit it, but the feeling that Billy gave Phyllis a part of his heart that she couldn't have drove her crazy. Even though she knew that she couldn't be dominated by these negative emotions forever, Sally still couldn't control her anger. She tried to be patient, but it seemed like all her efforts were meaningless every time she saw Phyllis and Billy giving each other meaningful glances and sweet gestures. It felt like everything in her life was pushed back, while Phyllis and Billy continued to satisfy their egos. Sally had reached an important turning point in her life. She couldn't continue to be an outsider in this relationship, couldn't just give in and let Phyllis take Billy. The emotions were like fire, hot and uncomfortable, just like that, escalating inside her, unable to stop. As her emotions surged and her restraint was torn apart, Sally could no longer maintain her usual calm. In a conflicted moment, she rushed into an inevitable confrontation. All she wanted was to release the anger that had been pent up for so long, and in a frenzy of emotions, she attacked Phyllis. Feeling like she had completely lost control, Sally let her anger take over, rushing into an irreparable conflict. However, in that moment, neither of them realized that it was their egos that were destroying the relationships that had been built on trust and affection. Although the confrontation between Sally and Phyllis was full of tension, in fact, neither of them could win in this game. Billy, standing between the two important women in his life, realized that he was losing control and could not protect his relationship with either. A feeling of disappointment filled his heart. For Sally, she was not only confronting Phyllis, but also confronting herself. She could not accept the fact that Billy could love another woman, someone she could not understand. The feeling of betrayal, not only from Billy but also from Phyllis, made her unable to calm down anymore. At this moment, she felt most clearly that she was standing on the brink of loss and suffering. The confrontation not only changed the relationship between Sally and Phyllis, but also clarified the deep problems in Billy's heart. His choices not only affect him but also those around him, especially Sally, who feels abandoned and hurt. Phyllis, despite appearing confident and unshaken, cannot escape the conflicting feelings she is facing in her life. Everything in this relationship is up in the air. Will Billy find a way to work on his relationship with Phyllis and Sally, or will he let things fall apart? And will Sally find a way to heal her broken heart, or will she let jealousy and hurt continue to rule her? Genoa City has never been short of tumultuous love stories, and the story of Sally, Billy and Phyllis is sure to have many more surprises ahead. Stay tuned to our channel for the shocking and dramatic developments of this exciting ongoing series.